Good evening, everyone. I'm Joan Berkman, president of St. Louis Press Club, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 65th annual meeting, and especially thank you for your ongoing support of Press Club. For those of you that continue to join us, if you will mute your microphones, and as well as if you have an iPhone with you, if you would also put those in a silent mode, we would greatly appreciate it. This is going to be a very unusual meeting today, so get ready for a wild ride. Our first agenda item this evening is an overview of the club's accomplishments, which will be followed by a very special scholarship fund announcement. As we all know, it's been a year of adjustments and changes for all of us. That said, our Press Club leadership team has been on a fast track. So fasten your seatbelts and get ready for a fast drive-by of Press Club's impressive achievements this year. First, in February, thanks to board member Betsy Taylor's leadership, we hosted a highly successful virtual program entitled Covering News in Contentious Times. Betsy moderated a panel of top journalists and a legal expert, including Fox 2's Elliot Davis and Audrey Pryrich, who is also a board member, Debbie Monterey of KMOX Radio, and Lewis Rice attorney and board member Joe Martineau. The group discussed the barriers local media are facing and how they can and are dealing with those challenges to do their jobs today and in today's environment. Immediately following this program, Press Club, in partnership with the St. Louis Black Journalist, Fox 2, KPLR 11, KMOX, and the St. Louis Post-Dispatch presented the St. Louis City mayoral debate in mid-March. Media panelists featured board members Linda Lockhart and Gilbert Ballon, along with Michael Calhoun of KMOX, and the debate was moderated by Jasmine Huda of Fox 2. This highly rated program was broadcast simultaneously by Fox, KPLR, and KMOX. A very special shout out to board member Audrey Pryrich and her television crew, Becky Damian and her KMOX team, and Gilbert Ballon and the St. Louis Post-Dispatch. In the meantime, board member Jessica Brown was busy interviewing more than 40 top communications professionals, talking candidly about work and life during a pandemic, protests, economic stress, and a community facing frank and varied discussions about racism. Her hard work has been a remarkable contribution, and it is known as our In the Now video series, which is posted on our website and being offered to local universities and colleges. In May, we hosted a special Zoom featuring Major Garrett, who is the White House news correspondent for CBS, and presented him with Press Club's 2020 Lifetime Achievement Award. Major shared his analysis of the issues of our time and his thoughts on journalism and how the industry has changed in his lifetime. His remarks were followed by a Q&A curated by Charlie Brennan of KMOX, and it was an unforgettable evening. Now, without skipping a beat, plans were underway for the club's annual Beauty Buzz fundraiser in partnership with Neiman Marcus. This beauty and fashion event featured a number of Press Club board members as guest models, and you all know who you are out there, and you were out of this world. And it was co-chaired by our incomparable board member, Moran Halen, and St. Louis community leader, Phyllis Langsdorf, and advisory chair, Alice Handelman. It was an incredible success and raised more than $17,000 for journalism scholarships and enterprise grants. And you know, there were a couple of other benefits to Beauty Buzz. Well, at least according to membership vice president Ellen Sewell, Beauty Buzz recruited an additional 34 new Press Club members. Thanks to the success of Beauty Buzz and other fundraising efforts and the leadership of board member Elisa Tomich, and Elisa chairs our Enterprise Grant Committee, we now have funds available to award grants to working journalists to spotlight marginalized stories impacting the St. Louis area. We also launched an inaugural writing contest this fall, and the winners will be announced by the end of this month. And thanks to Board Secretary Kent Martin and his committee, this is going to be a really phenomenal ongoing program for our press club. So thank you, Kent, and your team. And just last week, we announced Press Club's 2021 Media Persons of the Year Awards. Honorees include Elliot Davis of Fox 2, Joe Holloman of the St. Louis Post-Dispatch, Debbie Monterey of KMOX, Wiley Price of the St. Louis American, Kay Quinn of KSDK News Channel 5, and a group award to 9 PBS and its Living St. Louis team, Jim Kircher, Anne-Marie Berger, Ruth Azell, Kara Vanninger, and Brooks Butler. Congratulations to each of these most deserving journalists. We will celebrate their program of work at a gala later this spring, and it will be co-chaired by Peggy Barnhart and yours truly. I know we have a lot of friends and family who are here this evening for this very important next announcement. In fact, the purpose of this special agenda item is to spotlight one of Press Club's most valued members and a past president of Press Club, Alice Handelman. Alice is an award-winning writer and photographer and began her illustrious career in the 7th grade, where she was the editor of the school newspaper at West Miami Junior High School. She graduated from the University of Missouri of Journalism and has held a number of journalistic positions, including 18 years as a community relations director for the Jewish Center for the Aged, a feature writer for the Ice Hockey Blues, and now a feature writer for the Ladue News. Her impressive lists of awards and community involvements have benefited so many in the St. Louis region. Tonight, we are announcing a new scholarship in her honor, the Alice Handelman Scholarship Fund for Feature Writing. And thanks to
Alice.
Will you please put yourself on mute, Margaret? We're getting some feedback. Thank you. I do appreciate the cheering. And thanks to a generous $18,000 grant by Michael Steinberg, $3,600 will be donated annually for the next 5 years to her scholarship fund. Alice, on behalf of our board, staff, membership, friends, and family, our sincerest thanks, respect, and admiration for your remarkable contributions over the years to Press Club and the St. Louis journalism community. Alice, would you please say a few words?
What an honor. Thank you, St. Louis Press Club. This scholarship in my name is very personal because a similar scholarship that was awarded to me some 60 years ago helped fund my journalism education at the Missouri School of Journalism. And that degree led to my career as a feature writer. Feature writing is my passion. It gives us opportunities to learn about and understand others. It allows us to travel to places we might never see, into the lives of people we might never know, and to connect with worthy causes we might not have considered. It goes beyond the facts and connects us with each other and our world. It is an honor to know that promising young writers will be able to pursue this craft in my name. I am grateful to Carol and Michael Steinberg, whose generosity made this possible, and to my dear family and friends who have added to the fund. May the work of the recipients of this scholarship be inspirational and tell stories that shine a light on people and places and entertain and inform readers for generations to come. Thank you so much.
Beautifully said, and you look absolutely stunning, even though that is not appropriate. I'm going to say it anyway, my friend. I want to thank you again. We appreciate and value all you have done and all you will continue to do, Alice. Thank you so very much. And I too want to express the sincere thanks and ongoing appreciation on behalf of Press Club to Michael Steinberg and Carol for their incredible support of Press Club. And if you all don't know how many times Alice has come to our rescue when we didn't have a place to put our hat, and she picked up the phone and called Michael Steinberg. That's why we have the office that we have today and that we've had in the past. So Alice, if I could come right over and give you a big kiss and a hug, I'll do it another time. But thank you. We are so thrilled to have this as part of our scholarship program of work. We are just thrilled. And thank you for all of your friends for joining us tonight. I hope you'll all stay because there's just a couple more things to go. And we have a little bit of entertainment at the end. I promise this is going to be a brief program, but we do have one formal item of business this evening.
There we go.
And we need to vote for our 2022 through
She didn't,
2024
that
board members.
She mentioned having the scholarship.
Yeah.
Would
She could
somebody,
never
if you
afford to
don't
go
have
home at
your microphone
Thanksgiving
on
or,
mute, someone please
holidays
put-
when other kids would go home.
Oh.
I think she would get home at
Excuse me.
Christmas, but
there's somebody talking on the phone and we can't continue. You need to mute your microphone. I don't know who that is, but please do so. Thank you so much. Okay, that formal item of business this evening is to vote on the 2022 through 2024 board members. Each year, a third of the board is elected or re-elected for a 3-year term. Those board members who are up for re-election are Joan Berkman, Bill Greenblatt, Alice Handelman, Doug Moore, Pamela Niehaus, Audrey Pryrich, Jan Scott, Barbara Schumann, Dale Singer, Ellen Sewell, and Elisa Tomich. Now, only board members can make a motion. So do I hear a motion to accept this slate?
I so
Anybody?
moved. So moved, Joan.
All right, thank you, Jan. And I need a second. A board member, please.
Second.
I second. Barbara seconds.
Oh, thank
Madam
you so
Barbara,
much,
thank you.
Julie. Appreciate that. All in favor, and please, just the board members. I'm going to give you the honor system here. All in favor, unmute for a moment and say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Anybody opposed? Good. The motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Now back to the show. I see Becky Damian. Hi, Becky Damian. Next, I have the honor to announce the President's Above and Beyond Award, and then our club's highest recognition, the Catfish Award. Several years ago, we began giving President's Above and Beyond Awards to an individual who has truly gone above and beyond to provide a service or support to Press Club. This year, that award is going to 5 people, 2 of whom have been doing their magic behind the scene for years. And they are, drum roll please, Richard Gaviton and Jan Scott. Richard is our board treasurer, website guru, and all-around technology advisor. And I'll tell you folks, he knows every detail of that financial statement you read every month. And I am so grateful to him because numbers and I do not mix. And Jan has served as the board's programming vice president for 6 years and has led this effort flawlessly. And she's got something in her hand, which should give you a cue of what she's going to do later, but you're just going to have to wait. But congratulations to both Richard and Jan on your outstanding contributions. The next 3 recipients of the President's Above and Beyond Award goes to Jessica Brown, Betsy Taylor, and Sarah Thompson. As mentioned earlier, Jessica's insightful interview series In the Now has resulted in more than 40 spellbinding stories of professionals balancing work and life challenges during these uncertain times. And she has now stepped up as our new co-vice president of programming. Congratulations, Jessica. Betsy spearheaded the club's virtual program covering news and contentious times. And Sarah provided not only the seamless technical support for this important program, but she and her husband Boyd also directed and provided technical oversight to the awards program and presentation by Major Garrett. Betsy and Sarah invested an incredible amount of work on both of these memorable programs. I know because I was at their planning meetings, and this president can't thank them enough. And this year I've taken a lot of prerogatives, and here comes another one. I've created a new award category, the Encore President's Award, for those who continue to make outstanding contributions to Press Club. And they have been honored before, but you know what? I got to do it again. And this year's Encore President's Award for 2021 goes to Moran Halen and community volunteer Phyllis Langsdorf for their spectacular work on Beauty Buzz. If I could have an award for each one of our beautiful models, like Becky Damian and Elisa Tomich and Audrey Pryorich and Kent Martin and Joe Martineau and whomever else, oh, and Kedra Tolson and Sarah Thompson, I'll get you your Emmys another time. But right now I want to say bravo and congratulations again, Moran and Phyllis. Now, I keep saying it's my great pleasure, but it really, really is. I didn't take my sweet pills because I know a lot of you know I'm not that sweet. But tonight I've got nothing but joy and lots of good news. And I get to announce the 2021 recipient of Press Club's highest honor, the Catfish Award. Now, you know, the Catfish is named in remembrance of the club's outstanding, or not outstanding, I guess they were outstanding, but the originating founders who used to gather over catfish lunches each Friday in 1956. And half of this crowd wasn't even born then. That's a little scary. And it's awarded to a member recognizing that person's exceptional contributions to the field of communications and to the Press Club. This year, our board has elected to bestow the Catfish on a member who has been a leader in promoting excellence in journalism throughout our region for many years. In fact, for more than 15 years, this person has coordinated the club's highly successful journalism scholarship program. And under her leadership, Press Club has provided scholarship grants to hundreds of students. She currently is an adjunct photojournalism professor at Webster University. She is a highly recognized ceramic artist and has received countless awards for her stunning photography. Have you guessed it? Claudia Burris, you are a 2021 Catfish awardee. Congratulations on this well-deserved recognition. A sincere round of applause. Claudia is one of the most understated people you'll ever work with, but she always gets the job done. And I'm so thrilled. All right, Becky's got something to drink. I brought something to drink. You were supposed to bring your holiday spirit.
Thank
And
you.
so you're welcome, Claudia. You'll get to speak at our board meeting. You look
Oh,
wonderful,
I don't
by the
want
way.
to.
Oh, that's what I figured.
Too late,
Thank
too
you
late.
so much.
All right, well, we're thrilled for you. I love these interruptions. All right, to close out our meeting this evening, I'd like to offer a toast. Wow, look at Kent's poem. Did you get me a gift too, Kent? You got all these packages back there. Wow, one for all of us. All right, to close out our meeting this evening, I'd like to offer a toast to all of our members and honorees before we hear from the talented Jan Scott, who will entertain us with a spirited rendition of a classic you will all recognize. But if everyone would please raise their glasses, I've written a little poem. Here is to an amazing year, and to each of you who have led with no fear, whether it's taking on the governor, unruly readers, or raising dollars for our cause, our Press Club team and honorees have never been on pause. Wishing everyone good health, much joy, and laughter with this little poem. Enjoy your holiday season. And with that, Jan Scott, please take us all home. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy holidays.
Yes.
All right, Jan, it's showtime. Oh. Jan, we can't hear you.
Oh,
Oh, goodness.
Well, I could hear you, Jan.
Could you hear it?
Yes, I could. It takes very acute hearing.
All right. I think what happened is there were some people that weren't on mute and that kind of cut into her. If you couldn't hear, oh, go ahead, Jan. You want just more?
Yeah, another phrase, another chorus. Can you
Okay.
do this
Encore,
better?
encore.
Did that come through any better?
Much better. Much
Lovely.
better. Thank you so much. If you all don't know, Jan used to be with the St. Louis Symphony. And you know, sometimes this crazy technology wants to play and it doesn't, but it was so heartfelt. And I'm so thrilled that everybody could be with us this evening. I want everybody to stay safe. I want you to enjoy your families and the holiday season. And I want you to all remember, you don't have to be a journalist to be a member of the press club. So if you want to join this crazy ride, please join us. See everybody next year. Everyone have a great night. We stand adjourned.
Thanks, Joan.
Stay safe,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Congratulations.
Bye,
Happy
everybody.
holidays.
Congratulations.
Can we just hang out and talk for a while?
Sure,
Sure,
you
we
can hang
can.
out and talk for a while. How does it feel,
Absolutely.
Claudia, to be the Catfish awardee?
Let's interview you.
Right. It does.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
Claudia.
Oh, thank
Congrats.
you. You know, Bob was the one that got me on the press club many years ago. Thank you, Bob.
How
Thank
did
you.
Bob recruit- how did you recruit Claudia? Or Claudia, do you remember how Bob recruited you?
I worked at
You-
East West Gateway and I did a story on him.
Uh-huh.
Ah, tricky.
He liked
My
the
picture.
story. Bob,
And she immediately captivated me with her enthusiasm, professionalism, and all around wonderfully talented, spirited person. And she's more than exceeded my hype and expectations for her when I recruited her. And I'm so glad to see her getting this honor.
Yes,
wonderful.
Thank you for that, Bob.
lovely.
I think it's long overdue.
Yes.
Thank you. See how I got Bob to make my speech for me?
No, we
Thank
still
you,
want a
Bob.
speech, Claudia, Claudia, did you promised us a speech of some kind? We know you can do it. Oh,
I
you didn't.
promised to,
You did not promise us. You said you didn't want to make a speech. I'm sorry. You don't have,
perfect.
but well deserved. We're happy for you. You certainly deserve it.
Oh, thank you.
Such a mainstay year after year in chairing the scholarship committee.
I was worried at first, but it's actually fun to read about all the students and see their work.
Hey, hi,
Well,
Susan.
I also guarantee you that
Oh,
the writing contest could not have gotten off the ground
with
without Claudia and Peggy Barnhart. So
Oh,
again,
No, she
Claudia, thank
didn't.
you all
She
very
gave it
much.
all to me.
Kay, please mute yourself.
Who's not muted?
Or whoever that just was, I think it was Kay.
mhm.
Oh, the mysteries of Zoom.
Yeah, I just wanted
Gotta
to
love it.
say, very quickly, I don't know very many of you, but it's lovely to see everybody. The awardees are inspiring, and I'm looking forward to, we hope, being able to do some events in person in the new year.
Amen.
Ruth, everybody,
That'd
you
be
know
great.
what? Stick around for a second. Ruth,
Yeah,
introduce yourself and tell them how we know one another and what
Oh.
we've started this year. I think that would be nice.
oh, okay. I am Ruth Toller Carter. I lived in St. Louis years ago and was a staff reporter for the Argus newspaper. I went from here to DC to Baltimore, back home to Rochester, and I came back to St. Louis in late 2018. Became a first-time homeowner at 65. So I'm in the gorgeous ABC condos on Kings Highway. I have Forest Park is my front yard. I'm very involved with the Greater St. Louis Association of Black Journalists. Hey, Benita. And what Joan is referring to is I'm also active in, let's see, International Association of Business Communicators, St. Louis chapter, which I kind of brought back from the dead. I'm very proud of that.
Good for you.
And also with, what else? Press Club and JSLABJ and the Society of Professional Journalists and St. Louis Tech Right and probably a couple of other organizations. So I say that because I had an idea a couple months ago coming out of one of the conversations with one of these groups that it would be interesting and beneficial to all of us to try it. Oh, Missouri Professional Communicators. I knew I was forgetting something. And anyhow, and it occurred to me that it would be interesting to get some of these different groups together because we don't all know each other. We don't always know where to turn for certain colleagues and new hires and story sources when there are some amazing people locally whom we all could benefit from getting to know. So I've been in touch with the leaders of several of these groups, and we are hoping to have a meeting we were thinking of this fall, but it was still a little iffy for meeting in person. We're looking to do something with the group leaders in probably January, and then some kind of a major group get together with members of all these different organizations. The Public Relations Society of America is interested, and I'm also the chapter coordinator for the local Editorial Freelancers Association chapter. So we want to bring all these different groups together so we can all get a little better acquainted and maybe break out of some of our boxes of, only knowing people in this one group or another and our own workplaces. So it should be cool. It just is a matter of trying to wrangle everybody to be available at the same place at the same time.
I'm going to give Ruth a new job title. I call her the chief ringleader. And that's great because that's what it takes. She also does all the minutes of the meetings. And we kind of called it a president's council. And we started meeting this summer. We need to get going on that for next year. And I know Ruth will keep us on point. And I'm thrilled that you're here, Ruth. This is really lovely of you to be here, as well as Benita. And I know we have a lot of family and friends. Many of them have come for Alice Handelman. I mean, I know it is, that was the main draw tonight. And I was just so thrilled. I was on a huge, one of my bigger clients had a meeting at 4:00 today. Only 30 people showed up on it, and most of them were staff people. We've had 68 people on this call. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So that says that we really care about our journalistic community. We care about one another, and we sure need one another, especially during these times. Anybody else got something fun to tell us?
Joan, I think of all the honorees, I congratulate all Alice and Claudia, et cetera, but you also deserve our kudos for an outstanding job as president during a very trying time
Second
for our
that.
community.
Second that.
Outstanding.
That is the case.
Agreed.
Well, thank you. I just kind of consider myself captain of the cheerleaders here. And I think anybody that runs any show, whether it's, a committee, a debate, a media panel, a program, everybody gets to be the facilitator, and there's one director for a show. And we will try to do our best and continue on next year. And since we are on right now, I wasn't going to announce it at this time. I wanted to do it separately, but I've already chosen a president-elect for 2023, and that's going to be Kent Martin. And we are going to be working lockstep in the next years so that when I finally pass out on December 31st, 2022, he will pick up the mantle and do a phenomenal job. So Kent, thank you so very much.
Oh, thank
We
you.
hope you
Appreciate it.
don't, we hope you don't pass out for real.
No,
No, but if I do, I'm expecting some chicken noodle soup, and I'm really disappointed, Ruth, that you're not in purple. I have never
I
seen
am
you.
in purple. It is, there is,
Sure.
Is that
purple.
purple? Oh, I guess it is.
That's what
Yeah,
that
but
is.
normally it's
Yeah.
all purple.
And the
So-
earrings and the
All right,
jewelry.
sorry. Too much information. Okay. All righty. Well, there are so many of you that, that have done so much. Some of you are very quiet and under the radar screen. Trust me, I'm coming for you. But I want you to all be careful with the holidays. Seriously. Everybody has their own rules, but I want everybody to be healthy and happy and just celebrate the fact that we have such wonderful collegiality. I'm going to say good night because you know what? Isn't it nice that you're not on a Zoom for an hour? So go and have a glass of wine or dessert.
We're missing Donnybrook.
Well, we're missing
Oh.
Donnie. Well, so
It'll
says
be on
the
Sunday.
Catfish
great point, Claudia.
awardee.
Thank you.
Or you
All
can
right.
record
Good
it.
night, everybody.
And
Good night.
congratulations to
Thank you.
Alice.
Congratulations to
Congratulations.
everyone.
Alice and everybody.
Congratulations,
All of
Alice.
our
Congratulations,
presidents,
Alice.
Claudia,
all of our
and the whole group.
Everyone.
Congrats, Alice, and all the
So
others.
wonderful.
Jessica.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody. Have a
Right.
wonderful holiday week, and here's to a very safe and healthy and productive new year for all of us.
You betcha.
Well said.
Cheers.
Amen.